For our Math Finder project, we decided to focus on 3 very broad mathematical themes and provide you with some starter questions for each of these themes. What's a starter question? Well, it's our way of giving you a convenient starting point on your journey to come up with your own math-related question about your math walk stop, one that falls under a general math theme that's connected to the place you're in right now. One math theme is estimation, quantity, and scale. This theme focuses on how measuring and counting things in our surroundings can help us to better design and understand how things work. We can estimate how many of something there is, how big something is, or quantities like its speed or temperature. We can also use ratios and proportions to set up comparisons, track change over time, and convert between different measurements. Think about who would want to do any of these things. Can you imagine athletes wanting to compare performance? Chefs wanting to estimate quantities of ingredients? Architects designing buildings? Who else can you imagine needing to do this math and why? Now, if you decide you want to come up with a math walk stop around this theme, we suggest you first spend at least 5 to 10 minutes noticing your space or object. Use your senses to really take note of as much as you can. Next, use one or more of these starter questions to help you develop your own math walk question at this location. So pick one of these starter questions, continue to notice, and now begin to brainstorm questions around the question you're thinking about. So the third part of creating your math walk stop is to select one of the questions you brainstormed as your focus for your stop. Here's an example of a question that the kids at St. Philip's School and Community Center decided to make their key question at one of their math walk stops. Can you guess which starter question could have inspired them? That's right, the third starter question from the list we shared a minute ago. What other questions could they have brainstormed on that third starter question? The list goes on. They chose the Welcome Center because that was the newest, just constructed part of the school building, so they found it to be the most interesting. Here's another example of a question that the same group of kids decided to make their key question at one of their other math walk stops around the theme of estimation, quantity, and scale. This one's in their school chapel. Which starter question do you think inspired them? That's right. How can I estimate how many there are? After you pick the question you want to focus on, based on the theme and based on your own interests, answer your question. Your answer can be based upon your observations, your measurements, your estimation, whatever it is you need to do to answer the question. Your answer can be precise, it can be an estimate, or it can be a strategy.